Hey folks, hope you're doing good today, having a good week and all that jazz. Now, yesterday we had such a high quality modern metalcore band on the channel. Didn't have to tell them anything else to do. These guys are good to go, but they just needed more listeners because not enough people knew about them for the quality of stuff that they're putting out. And that's what this channel is really all about, is kind of underground bands going under the radar that just need a shout out and shown to an audience. And the audience here is growing all the time. And then more people can find out about them and get on board with it. Very cool. But there was 5 people in yesterday's band to make it as high quality and all the rest of it as it was. And today we got some more modern metalcore on the channel. But actually this is a one-man band and he's getting the job done. And yet it might not be quite as high quality as yesterday's band because they were ticking every single box and were as high quality as it comes in all directions. But this guy is getting the job done and pretty much 90% of the way there, all on his own. I absolutely friggin' love it. Now, this is Castle Ultra. He's been on the channel a few times. I think he told us he's going to send in every track that he puts out sooner or later. But it's been a bit later this time because he's actually had a new child and it's got in the way of his hobbies and music making and all the rest of it, as it does. But congratulations on the new child. But now he's managed to find some time to get this latest track out, and he must have had a bit of time to do it because this one as well has got a bit of a short movie to go with it. He's put a short film at the start to kind of, I don't know, set the vibe or whatever. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, it's not just all the tracks. So it's going to be interesting to check this one out. This is a track called Royal. It only just came out the other day. He's sending them through just as soon as they come out, which is dope. This is 12 minutes long, but the track isn't 12 minutes long. I'm not sure how much of it is movie, but we'll put the movie on the screen, then I'll come back for the music part. So here we go. This is Royal.
Hello everybody, Mike here from the band Castle Ultra. Today's a big day for me. I'm going to be filming the video to my next song that I will be releasing very soon. It's just going to be another playthrough video, just me, couple of cameras, one-man operation. But today I've decided to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking this camera right here and I'm going to be doing, I guess, what do they call it? A day in the life kind of a thing, just to show you what I do you know, when I film a video. Nothing special, just, well, hopefully it's special, but we'll see. Shit. I'm having camera issues. This thing hasn't been working properly, but what can I do? I'm gonna try to make it work best as I can. Hopefully you enjoy it, hopefully I enjoy it. We'll see what happens, but here it is, day in the life. First things first, let's get some of this shit going. Oh! Damn! Damn! I think it's time to go get some snacks. So one thing that I find very important that I do, it's a must for me. Before I film, record, do anything, I try to find inspiration. And one way I do that is I will sit here and put on some random music videos on the TV, find some music channels, change it around, and just try to listen to certain things that maybe I wouldn't necessarily listen to, or things I've never heard of, just whatever I could find. Let's do it. See what we got. Okay, okay. Alright. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Breaking news.
Good afternoon. We have breaking news out of Anaheim, California.
Oh, I used to live there.
Was terrorized throughout the night by 2 masked intruders. The names of the family are being withheld. The identities of the intruders are still unknown. But
there's always somebody doing something.
Suspects in a recent string of home invasions.
Oh shit.
A surveillance video was captured of the intruders hovering over a baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Luckily, the baby was not harmed, and the victims managed to escape. Local authorities have urged the public to take extra precautions.
A baby.
But state that there is still no need to panic.
No need to panic, just
We warn you,
people
this
busting into
footage
houses
is
messing with
true.
babies. Oh shit. Oh shit, shit, shit. What the fuck? No, I can't. I gotta turn that shit off. Gotta turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Oh man. That baby shit is scary. Messing with babies, and I can't do that. Well, now that my concentration is all gone, let's work on some music. Ma'am. I'm getting this song ready so I can film. Alright, got the camera set up, got the guitar going. I'm gonna have a couple different angles. I got an angle here, and then I got an angle right here, a little bit to the left. Another camera angle right here to the right. Then I got a camera all the way around here just for a little surround thing. I'm probably not gonna use this camera, it looks stupid, but you never know. Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Nice grizzly bass tone in the mix. Cool. Cool. always hear the bass in the mix nicely. It's got its own tone. Sounds good. Nice guitar. Jesus. Pretty hardcore video in the end. I don't think he'll be showing this one to his newborn anytime soon. Cool. Great job. There you go. I wasn't expecting that at the end. Nice. Now, I will be honest, I think the intro was a bit too long. I would have shortened that up a bit because it was a kind of just a lot of empty space in there. You could have shortened it up. But actually, the music video side of it and him getting tortured and all the rest of it was really, really quite good, actually. And to the point where pouring petrol on him is kind of, I'm not sure that would get, if that was a real big band's music video, I'm not sure you'd get that through very well, because when you start to kind of pouring petrol on people is very hardcore. But man, it was cool. I'm sure he enjoyed making that video, getting whacked by the hammer and all the rest of it. I bet they had a right laugh doing it as well. Cool. But yeah, I would have made the intro a bit shorter because I think you're going to lose some people there, new people to this and whatever. So try and, cut that up. Because people nowadays haven't got the attention spans that they used to. So it's got to be short, sharp cuts to get the point across and then get into the music is how I would say it. But yeah, the actual music video side of it was cool. Worked out nicely. I thought he did a great job. Now, onto the track. I thought he did great on this. He said to me in a message, look, because I've had this new child and everything else, and this is from the same tracks from the last album that we listened to as well. It's all on the same album. He said, look, I haven't had a chance to implement some of the things that you said to me over these reviews and stuff. He's got better over time and whatever else. And he was a bit worried that I was, going to give him the same criticisms as last time, which I think pretty much was, look, you're amazing on the guitar, but you need to focus and, add that level of quality to the other aspects of your music, like the drums and the bass and the whatever else. But I wouldn't have said that about this track at all. You could hear the bass the whole time. It fitted in the mix nicely. It was doing its thing. Your ear could always catch on it because it had a grisly, nasty tone in there, which sounded great. So I wouldn't mention anything about that. I thought the drums were good in this one. There were just a couple of drum fills that I thought could have been a bit more fluid. They seemed a bit kind of stuttery, and they could have just been a bit smoother, but that's very, very minor. I thought they sounded great, big washy cymbals and all the rest of it, which is good. I thought the vocal was very nice. It's the right kind of vocal for this kind of music, which is good. When you're a one-man band, if you had a hardcore vocal or something else, or gutturals, it might not work as well in this kind of music, but he's got that classic metalcore vocal as well, which works very nice. Now, in terms of the mix on this one, the vocal was kind of sat back, which is something I normally like. So I wouldn't say much about that, but the standard for metalcore is still to have a loud lead vocal and it be the kind of center point of the music still. So it'd be a stylistic choice as to whether he wants to keep a buried vocal and keep it like that, or be more kind of the regular format where it's a nice loud lead vocal that's driving the track. I wouldn't mind it either way, but when people listen to this kind of music, it's just the way it is that, there are certain things that people expect to hear, and a buried vocal isn't really one of them, because it's just unusual. But I like it because I like a buried vocal. So there you go. It's up to you what you do. And the guitar is absolutely great. He's a really nice guitarist. He's riffy, he's chuggy, but he's also melodic and open and wide. Nice layering of the guitars as well. So he does a great job on the guitar. So yeah, I'd say he's done a great job on this one. The only thing I would have done to this mix, the mix was fine. It just needed to be mastered even louder than it was. We just rammed it even harder through a limiter to give it more kind of oomph. That would be all I would have done to this one. But the mix was actually very good because you could hear all the elements of the band nicely. So there you go. Doing very nicely. Obviously, he's got a lot of stuff going on his hands, what with eating chips and having a new baby and all the rest of it. But he's told me that this album's finished now. It's coming out. When did he say this one's coming out? May the 6th. This album will be out. So I'll give that a spin and listen to all of his tracks when that does come out and see what's going on. But he's got a bunch of ideas and intentions now for his next album, because the thing that happens when you're in a one-man band is you do an album, you learn so much on that album that you're keen then to do the next album, because you want to add all the stuff that you learned on the last album that you weren't able to put into the music because you learned it post-writing the songs. That's usually how it goes. So I'm sure next album that he puts out, he'll have an even better mix, an even better master. There'll be all a bunch of ideas, maybe more drum fills and all the rest of it, because those are all the things that he's thought of, and he's raring to go for the next one. Sick. I look forward to it. And, he said he's going to keep sending over his videos anyway, so no worries. But I look forward to when that happens, because it's one thing I love to see and hear is especially in one-man bands, is the difference from one album to the next. I know if you wanted to, an illustration of it, just go and listen to my Rotten Monarch albums. The first album sounds like hell, the second album sounds okay, and the third album sounds much better. And that's just the way it goes. It just keeps getting better and better as you keep going on. So just got to keep plugging away, to getting at it, writing more tracks, and we'll keep checking them out and talking about them. Very nice. Hope you've enjoyed that today, guys. That's what I've got for you today. We'll see you around tomorrow. Cheers. Bye.